Right, in game. Here we go. Tier 1 qualifiers. We're waiting on a couple of people. Me and Killian are here for your qualifiers. Yesterday was fun. There were some very quick time sets by the AERT lads and Bonga lads. Got P1 and P2. Car selections will be coming shortly for them. DLR cannot attend, or his teammate cannot attend.
We won down already.
They're basically out. Oh dear. I'm asking him if he's joined or not. Because if he doesn't join it, it looks like we're just gonna go with these. But we should have 4 teams. We should have WRL in the Alfa Romeo, who are here. We should have VLE in the Mercedes, they are here. Then we should have in the McLaren, we have ZRT, yes. And then we have T12 in the Ferrari, who are not here. And we should also have DLR in the Haas. So T12 aren't here. I believe I don't think Cosmo. It looks like we could just be going with E3 to be honest, Killian, mate, because DLR have only got 1 driver and the other guy doesn't want to join, and T12 it doesn't like looks like the Renault show.
It wouldn't be the start of a new season without some small hiccups. There's always going to be something. Always going to be something.
Always. I just need to let.
Always get a power cut. Oh, what timing? Jesus.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good, bruv. I'll give them a few more minutes, but. Okay, so it looks like T12 are a no-show. It looks like they are a no-show. And it looks like DLR have only got 1 driver. How can you be so unprepared?
I was still doing commentary and it was about 10 minutes before we started. I can't comment on that one.
How can you be so unprepared? I'm sorry.
To be fair, they have had a fair amount of time.
Come on.
More than enough time.
I basically told them, like, you can still set a time, mate, but... Yeah.
Yeah, his time's going to be
1:17, so he's effectively
1:17
out.
is the... Yeah.
Or it might be, it's 1:16, isn't it, for Tier 1? Or was it 1... Hang on.
Get the spreadsheet.
I think
Leave
it's,
the file,
I think
actually
it's a
coming through on the
1:16. Or is it a 1:17? I don't know.
I don't think my audio is coming through on stream.
Is it not?
I think so.
Have you included it?
Oh no, there we go, I hear it now.
Okay. Hello, Kim. Looks like we've got 2 no-shows to start us off, which is absolutely fantastic.
Just what you want.
So yeah, T12 are definitely a no-show, and it looks like DLR as well. Oh no, he's in. Rafo's here.
So they have one, but they'll still get a penalty. But like near enough a DSQ, pretty much.
Right, so DLR here. Right, we're ready to go, lads. We can ready up. Hang on. It looks like Geekin wants me to change it to 5 laps. Okie dokie, right. Tier 1 lobby. Sorry, Killy, mate.
No, you're right. I was just gonna say it wouldn't make a difference. It's only the short quality that counts, but.
Right, they can ready up. Right, we're good to go. So T12 are out. We've only got 15 teams, lads. And DLR are basically out as well. So we've only got 14 teams, really. Good start, Killy, mate. Good start.
There's always going to be something. There's always going to be something.
I mean, Rage, mate. They've pulled out 10 minutes before the lobby starts. I'm sorry,
They've had 2
mate.
weeks.
I'm like, come on. I'll have a word with yourself.
Well, there's 2 names I can put a big red X over it on my commentary note.
Have a word. Oh, it's poor. It is poor. But anyway,
it's not the best of looks.
No, it's not. It's not. And the other thing about T12 is, I don't know if you saw, but basically they qualified for Tier 2 yesterday, and then I got a DM, or it was in the team leader chat or something like that. And the team leader basically said, can I use the Tier 2 guys in Tier 1? And we were like, obviously not, because they're meant to be Academy. He was like, well, I've not got any drivers then. And he's not turned up. So that kind of, that doesn't look great. So 5 teams get knocked out then. Yes, Grumpy, we had 16, and we're already down to 14, because DLR are basically out. Raffo would have to probably set like a 112, 113. Yeah, he'd have to set like
something along those lines.
Yeah, he'd have to set like a 113. So good luck with that.
Who have we got out first? It is Hammy. There we go.
Mr. Hammy. Yeah, we've got 3 teams. Well, we've got 4 teams in this one. Then it gets a bit it's spicy. It gets a bit spicy afterwards. Times yesterday were quick killing. Don't know if you caught it, mate, but we had someone set a 15.2.
Not bad. Not bad. It's a good omen for some of the lobbies further on in the later of the night. We'll see if they can get anywhere close to them.
The cut-off yesterday was a 16 flat. If you got above a 16 flat, you were guaranteed to qualify. So I assume today will be a little bit quicker than a 16 flat, and you'd assume the average, what you'd say, about 15.7, 15.8, around there.
Yeah, it'll be a high 15.8. He's invalidated on his out lap. That's not a good sign from Hammy.
Yeah, Mr. Hammy. See what he can do.
Pushing the waters a wee bit early.
What's Grumpy saying? Main and broadcast cam. Broadcast cam, I don't mind, mate. I flicker. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. I go TV pod when it's like close battles going on. But Mr. Hammy is the first driver to set us on a hot, like Mr. Raffo is going to be one on just behind them. But yeah, you'd expect these drivers, main team, to be setting mid-15s, low 15s. You might even see a few drivers in the 14s. Now, it mainly lagged in broadcast yesterday. I'm so confused, Grumpy. Is it just me or is the stream laggy? Please don't say that, Rage. Don't say that. Jesus Christ, man. Do you know what? We've gone a few weeks without any issues, to be honest, Kelly, mate. But, you know, touch wood, everything ran absolutely swimmingly yesterday on the stream. We didn't have one problem. Perfect. Anyway, Hammy is halfway through his lap, Kelly. How's it going?
He's looking right on the edge. He's coming up to the corner, invalidated on his out lap. Just crosses the white line a wee bit, but he should get away with it for now. He's coming now into turn 12, keeping it nice, just over the curb a little bit. Shouldn't lose too much time. Down into 13 again, up through the gears, up to 4th. Nice and wide, almost going into the pits. It's the perfect line you want. Back down into 5th, up to 5th again. Round the final corner, up to the line for our first lap of the day, and it's a 16.7.
Hammy is so good, he went in the 5th, up to 5th. Yeah, I've not seen that, but
he's that good.
To be fair, I'll say something stupid as well, don't you worry. Right, so drivers also on laps. We've got a PS driver, Mr. Uzuni, I don't know how to say that, Zunyan. We'll call him Zunyan anyway, he's gone pole. Yeah, we'll just call him Zunyan, why not? Raffo goes P3, and like I said, he probably needs about a 112. Galad's completely cuts the pit lane there. If you want to clip that, send it in. Grimes also coming around the final corner as well in the Mercedes. His teammate just behind him, but Mr. Grimes, Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead, comes up to the line and goes provisional with a 15.4. That's a bit more like it, Killian, isn't it?
For our provisional as well, a 15.4, very, very good. Very, very good. If he wants to chance his luck, maybe he's feeling confident, he could maybe sit in the pits, let his teammate do the rest.
DLR, who said that? Brood. It's DLR. Basically, one of the teammates has not shown up, and we were meant to have another team in the lobby, but they don't have any drivers. Basically, they used all their drivers in tier 2, and now they don't have any drivers. So yeah, great. Anyway, Deacon goes P2, 16.4. Mr. Grimes out clear here. I mean, if Jed puts in a good lap here, they could be comfortably, you know, they could be looking good at the top.
Still maybe a lot of time to improve as well, so if he does maybe want to boost the confidence, he doesn't maybe need to go again. Because a 15.4, that being a second clear as well from the next car, he should be safely through.
Well, you say that. However, we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 teams to qualify. So if you won lobby 1, you would only need 2 out of the 10 teams not to beat you in the next 2 lobbies. So yeah, your chances are high, but anything could happen. Yeah, last lobby is statistically the best of previous performances and stuff like that. Hello, Mr. Partick Thistle. How are you, son? Hope you're well. So, Geekin on his way into the pits now, and I believe that is everyone's first run done, John.
Yeah, only the people out on track just now are guys invalidated their first runs. I think Hammy's just came out of the pits to start his second run. Well, he's got the DRS open just now. Practicing his reaction times maybe, but yeah, everybody slowly starting to set second runs.
So drivers now coming out. Mr. Jed. Also Grimes. Honestly, if Jed puts in a good lap here, they could be looking decent here. Hang on, just double checking who it is. Mercedes, it's VLE. They've also got a point deduction VLE if they qualify. Late submission, not great. I know it's a bit of a savage rule, but you know, rules are rules, aren't they? You know what I mean?
Yep. Broken 1 or 2 of them in my time.
Yes, you have. So, Mr. Hammy is going to be starting his lap, and I think Jed is on one. Yes, Jed is on a lap into sector 1 he goes. His teammate is ahead of him. I hope, for the sake of VLE, Grimes is not slowing down to give a tow. I really hope he's not. He isn't. Okay. For a second I thought he was, because you know what? Rules are rules, Gillian, and you can't give toes around here.
Nope.
Words.
Absolutely
Wise
not.
words. Let's come over to the chicane. Mr. Jed, currently not set a time. His teammate is on pole position right now with a 15.4, looking very good. Honestly, if Jed can sling this round here, He keeps it just about valid through here, and then he's going to be entering sector 3. It's a bit of a flat out. You don't want to invalidate, you don't want to extend the track. Keeps it lovely there. Half the car a bit purple, sector 2. And Killian, this could be a good little lap here.
He'll be maybe challenging Grimes up at the top, but he's coming now down into 13. Holds it in 4th this time, not 5th. Gets wide just into the pit entry again. Up to 5th we go. Back down to 4th. Nice swooping exit one, got on the power early, a little bit hesitant to turn in. He's used up all the ERS up to the line, and he does go P2 with a 16-1.
Yeah, he springs past Beacon and Zunyain and goes into P2 with his teammate. Currently on the front row, obviously it doesn't really matter where they are, but yeah, P2 currently their average is about, what, 15.8 around there. So good start for VLE, however they do have that point deduction. Raffo, he's trying his best here. He needs a 113.
He's just a little bit off so far. He's just warming himself up.
He's trying his best. Right, drivers on
we
laps.
believe.
Grimes is on one here, and he's purple sector 1, Killian.
Oh, and Eisenjain's lagged out. That's not greatest of news, but into sector 2 we go. Long swooping left rights, a lot like Monaco apparently. It's the same setup wise, 50-50 wings, unless you're crowding and use 50-48 for some reason. But anyway, into the last sector we go. He's got a purple sector 2. He's able to improve in his 15-4, down into 3rd, back up to 4th, round turn 13, not as wide as the rest of them. Holds it in 5th, back down to 4th, last corner, round he goes, holding the power steady, little bit wide on the curb, but it shouldn't cost him too much. It's a 15-3.
We might need some VAR on that. Did he extend the track a little bit there? If he did keep it in, he did very well. He definitely lost a bit of time there as well.
Therefore rode the curb a little bit too much.
He judged that to perfection then, to be fair to him, so fair enough there. Mr. Hammy looks like he's coming into the pits, and Raffo, he looks like he's invalidated his lap and he's going again here. Mr. Zunyain is into the pits. Stop laughing. Geekin is on an invalidated lap and he's stayed out. He's going again. I think he's going to go again here. I believe him and Raffo the only drivers out on laps, and Raffo is down in this time. Oh, and Raffo's in a wall. And you can't park there. Oh, you can't park there. So it looks like it's just Geekin getting out on track. It's DLR.
Possibly going for a second run.
Sorry, kidding me. DLR.
No, you're alright.
They've only got one driver fate because the other driver didn't turn up. And T12 didn't have any drivers because they used all the quickest drivers for Tier 2. So yeah, back to you, Killy. Sorry.
No, you're right. Geekin in Sector 1 was 100th down on his time, and the fuel light has started flashing now as well, and his his ERS is a little bit low, so this lap time may as well be in the bin. My opinion. Oh, that's a wall!
That is a wall. that is a wall.
Oh, that was close.
That is why we have damage off, because that could have been it. To be fair, damage on would have been entertaining, wouldn't it? I feel like it would be very spicy if someone had got damage, because you'd effectively ruin your whole team's chances if you crashed out. I think it would just be great. We might need to do that for next season. But anyway, everyone is into the pits, and that is everyone's second run done. There's only one driver in this lobby at the moment. It's Mr. Grimes. 15-3. The other teams, they wouldn't even qualify for Tier 2 at this rate. They wouldn't even qualify for Tier 2. So it's looking good. If you're in Lobby 2 or Lobby 3 and you're watching this here, you know, you're not going to complain with this, are you?
Advantages of being in the second lobbies, you know what times you need to set, you know what you need to aim for. Can be a blessing but a curse also. I mean, because then there's extra pressure. It all adds up at the end.
Grumpy, just so you know, if Benny Boy gets the fastest this doesn't even go down to appeals, by the way, mate. This is like a fact. If it ends up after Tier 1 that Benny Boy has the quickest qualifying time, he won't be able to race in Tier 2. Just so you know. So, as long as someone beats it, I'm not going to say anything. I know he won't, Kiwi, but just for like, you know, for the effect of it. And I know he won't. This is lobby 1, Riley. This is lobby 1. We have, in lobby 1, we were meant to have T12, but they don't have any drivers because they used them all in tier 2. DLR, which are the Haas, they only have one driver because the other driver didn't want to turn up. Then we have WRL in the Alfa Romeo. We have VLE in the Mercedes. And then we have ZRT in the McLaren. Mr. Grimes is going to be starting a lap, and it looks like Cammy has just started one, Kelly.
Yeah, he's just gone into turn 1 just now. He's looking good on his lap. Maybe the Haas might have put him off a wee bit, but he should still be alright. Down at the sort of little bit wide, but he should be able to carry the speed down round turn 3, keeping it nice and clear on the exit, not getting caught on the curb and speeding himself off into the wall. Up over the little bump now into sector 2, keeping it nice and tidy. Round turn 4, maybe a little bit wide again, lifting off just a tad, but he should still be able to keep it on pace. Little bit on, he's round! Commentator's curse strikes.
I mean, Cub, you're not wrong, mate. This wouldn't even get you in tier 2. WRL, ZRT would struggle to get in tier 2. So, yeah, it's not great. And literally, Grumpy, you either question who's been using drivers that they shouldn't in tier 2. That's what I question, or is it just that... I don't know. I think we'll just have to look at it next. Hammy is absolutely sending it round this circuit here. Right, who is on a lap here? Raffo. He's going to be starting 1, I think. Grimes is about to finish. Oh no, he's 8 seconds down, hey? What's he doing? Oh, he's coming in the pits is what he's doing. Jed is on a lap, is he? I think Jed might be on a lap here, Killing. Is he going to peel into the pits as well? Let's see if... How's he... Oh, he's gone as well! Round. Rapid lobby this, yeah. Absolutely speed demons, mate. 1 lap in the 15s. Yeah. It's not the quickest lobby, mate. It looks like it's going to be between lobby 2 and lobby 3. Grimes could really do with his teammate putting his finger out. And they would look, you know, they'd be in a much comfortable position, if you know what I mean. Because at the moment, we'll have a time to beat of what, about a 15-7? 15-6? Yeah, maybe about 15-7, right? That'll be the average.
I think he should be aiming for about a mid to high 15. I think someone said in chat as well that Jed is usually rapid. That was Sparks actually saying, give Jed a break, he's usually rapid. So maybe just having a wee off day.
I bet Grimes is like, I hope he pulls his finger out.
And that's another wall.
Who for? Oh.
And now he's parked it. Jesus.
Geekin was on an outlap, so it's okay. The driver's on laps now. Geekin is about to be starting one. It looks like Raffo. I don't know what Raffo's doing. I love that everyone's just absolutely rinsing this lobby. I love it. I genuinely think... No, he was grumpy. He was. They get a -3 point deduction if they qualify. I think in other tournaments still... Oh, Jed's out!
Oh.
He's retired. Now that's interesting because he'd have had time, wouldn't he?
More than enough. That's a really weird decision. I don't understand that one.
Let me just double check if he's used all his tyres. Yeah, he had. He used 3. I don't know. Well, we can put his time into the spreadsheet, Killy, and that's what we can do, son.
Eakin's purpled sector 2, but it looked like he ran a little bit wide.
Let's stick his time into the spreading. Look at that.
Eakin up to the line. It's a 16-0. He goes P2. Looks Jed down to P3.
So Geekin, 16 flat. We've now got drivers all over the place now on laps. We've got Glads and Hammy also now on laps. Grimes is on an out lap. Grimes is probably going to have to stick in probably like a 0.1 here, considering Jed has retired with a 16.1. So Hammy, a 10th up after sector 1. Looks like Glads was up in his time, comes to the chicane now, and he's nailed that, to be honest with you. Gets the throttle down nice and early, and he's away, and he goes. Mr. Hammy right behind him. So it looks like, can they do it? Glads and Hammy, they probably need what? Killing about 15-7, 15-8 at least.
Roughly about that, and they just need to be a little bit more. Glads is only a 10th up. Hammy up over the sector lane, he's only a 10th up as well. Make or break that.
Certainly is. Here we go then. Grimes about to be starting his final lap. Geekin into sector 2 he goes, and Glad's a 10th up in his time. Hammy just behind him. We're about to see where it is about to go. Can Glad's go anywhere near Grimes' time? Comes to the line, and it's a 16 flat. Hammy right behind him. Where's he going to go? And he stays 16-3. Stays in P5 there. I mean, that might not be good enough. I don't think that'll be good enough for me, personally. Anyway, Zunyan is about to come round the final corner. Probably needs to get into the 15s if they're to qualify. Comes to the line now, and it's a 16-4. Those times would not get in Tier 2. ZRT there. ZRT WRL main team would not make it into Tier 2. I don't know what to say.
Good effort.
And Raffo's done. He's quickest time of 1:23. Unlucky Raffo, mate. I don't think your team will qualify. Grimes is up in his time here. Grimes is up in his time killing. Take us through the final 3 corners, son.
Coming up now, turn 13, hit the curb nicely, clipping the apex beautifully, stays in fourth to get the extra rotation round the corner. Doesn't take the pit entry line that most of his teammates does. Back down to fourth, clips the apex nicely, swoops round to the outside curb, manages it perfectly, up the line, and it's a 15-2 improvement. That's what this should be.
That's a bit more like it.
That's what this should be.
That is a bit more like it. So I'm just going to be putting the times in now while we get ready for the next lobby. The average of VLE there, the quickest average of lobby 1 is a 15.733. So 15.7 is the time for you all to beat. ZRT's time, we'll just quickly put that in while we're here.
You do miss them as well, by the way. I've got them all screenshotted. We're all good.
I appreciate that. So we'll move on to the next lobby very shortly. Just putting the times in so I know what I'm doing. So what did everyone make of lobby 1? I've got a feeling what's going to be said. And it's probably begins with S, ends in W, and you know it's slow. But that doesn't matter. Raffo, what did Raffo do? It wasn't great, was it?
I mean this in the nicest way possible to Raffo, but surely F2 cars can go quicker than a 23.3, right? They're about what?
He may as well have got disqualified and had a quicker time.
He would have as well.
That's me being nice. Right, did I get an invite then?
I hope so.
Who is...
I didn't get one.
An invite to the next lobby would be perfect. I just need WRL's times killing 1 and 2.
I will send you those over.
Thank you very much. I'll read the chat in a sec, lads. I'm just making sure I get these times wrote down.
Kieran's telling us to join off his profile.
Okay.
That would help if I had him added as a friend.
Right, so I'm just going to write down WRL. That's Hammy, his team, innit?
Yes.
Perfect.
Do you want me to just ping you it in admin chat? Yeah?
I've got it now, mate. I've got it.
Got it. All good. Does he not have it linked?
Hey?
Eden doesn't have his Xbox linked to his Discord. I was just going to join it off that.
0.357. So there we go. Let's update that. It's not updated. Oh, it has. It has. Okay, perfect. Right, so far 15.7 is the quickest time, followed by ZRT with a 16.2 and WRL also with a 16.2. Yeah. I mean, true, Brandon, but, you know, it's what it is. What's his game tag again?
In fact, I should be able to invite you. Hang on. Yes, I can. There you go.
Thank you, babes.
I don't know what to say back to that. You've stopped me.
Right, I think we're good to go, right? Is that everyone in?
Let's see.
It looks like it to me.
TI on the Merc, looking Jackster, yep. Victus, Kieran and Light in the Alpha Tauri. Yep.
Just want to check the settings. I will just check it. Weekend structure.
QRT in the McLaren, Covels and Jimmy, that's fine. FRT in the Ferrari, Cam and Belarovics. And GSL have Otto and Light and Alfa Romeo. Yep, everybody's in.
Yep, Kieran, sound looks all good to me, mate. Looks all good to me. We can ready up to lobby 2. Can ready up. So, here we go then, lobby 2. I will just put the I'll put the screenshot of the standings so far, lads. So what you can see. I mean, do you want to know the funnier thing, right? It makes me laugh. DLR turned up with one driver, and their average will finish at a 120.151. That's what they'll finish on. 120. And T12, who didn't turn up, they finish an average of a 117.
Like I said, A for effort. But
T12 didn't turn up and are already beating a team. Fair play, lads. You know, that's different gravy. That's what that is. Right. That's...
it turns out the guy that retired for VLE at the end thought there was a race. And
I saw that. I did see that. Right, there you go, lads. There is the standing so far. Ignore DLR. They're just like in the middle. That will get knocked down eventually. I don't know why it's there. But that is the standings after lobby 1. Okay, everyone is on a 117. Don't panic. We'll sort that when, you know, I'll update it as I go. But that is it as it stands. Happy? Good. Right, I can delete it. Right, actually, I'll give it a minute. Look at that AERT at the bottom, Grumpy. How do you like them apples, mate? I put you at the bottom on purpose.
He's gonna put an appeal in about that.
You probably will.
Careful.
Right. There we go. That is it as it stands. Happy days. This is a quick lobby, right? This looks pretty speedy to me.
That is a very speedy lobby. This compared to lobby 1 is very speedy.
I mean, we could have, well, we will have automatic qualifiers after this lobby. The top, in the standings, how many, let me just double check how many are in lobby. So lobby 3, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams. So the top 4 teams out of lobby 1 and 2, after this, will be automatically through.
Good reassurance.
Am I right? So if you come top... am I right? I think I am.
It sounds right. It sounds right.
So if you come top 3 in this lobby here... No, I need to shut up. I'm talking too much. We'll just count it at the end, lads. I'm getting confused. If you win lobby 2, you're definitely through. If you come second in lobby 2, you're also definitely through. Yeah, right. Killian, we've got laps to go in here. Mr. Kieran is on one. Cam is also on one. Who's the furthest driver along? It looks like it is the Sheffield United fan of Blades.
27-1 first sector, not too bad. Oh, that's a wall, never mind. Commentator's curse strikes again.
That was a wall. That is him in a wall. Cam is also now... Bloody hell, the Alfa Romeo just cuts right across him. I just saw a random blade just goes right across him. Anyway, Cam. Is this the same Cam that caused the safety car for NVR? It can't be. Is it? I thought he was banned! Eh? Is it actually him? It is, Cobb. You bastard! I thought he was banned! Anyway, we'll let it slide. We'll let it slide. Fuck it. I don't care. Anyway, he's into sector 3 now, Mr. Cam. I thought he was banned from this tournament. Anyway, comes up to the final corner now. You'd expect these drivers to be putting in low 15s at best here. Let's see what they can do. Come to the line now and Cam, 15.5, that is a bit more like it. Jackster now on a lap coming into sector 3. You go, Kieran goes 15.6. This is a bit more like it. Mr. Bell goes 15.4. 15.6 for Kieran. They're all reeling them off here. Jackster's also probably going to be putting himself into 15s as well. One after each other. Look at it. Killian made roll into 15s. This is a quick lobby. 15.5. Bloody hell.
It's beautiful.
If Jimmy doesn't stick this in the 15s, my OCD levels might go through the roof. And I don't think he is. He's already on 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes! Go on,
15-7.
Otto does it as well. Oh, what a lobby.
Round of applause, lads. That's brilliant.
What a lobby we've put in here.
Immediate upgrade.
That is lovely, that, lads. That is sexual.
The bankers are quicker than their best time.
Literally, yeah.
Oh no.
That is beautiful. TIR, Jenny might have already qualified with that time. An average of a 15.5 will probably see you through, to be honest. Same with FRT. It is FRT? Yeah, it is FRT. FRT, yeah. TIR, I'm not going to say you have, but the chances are very high that you've qualified, to be honest.
It's looking good, Sunshine, you just wait.
Alpha is GSR. Who said Cobb? I think he was banned for the season, Grumpy, if I remember rightly. I believe he was on a season ban. If I remember rightly, mate. Yeah, I think he was. Bloody hell, we've got an Xbox Challenger in the chat.
Has he made challengers?
We have got someone who made challenges, yeah. Congratulations, Mr. Tim. Congratulations, son. Is the prize money for challenges? Or is it just like for like privilege, if you know what I mean? Tim, you might know the answer to that. I assume it's not because you've got to be 18, right?
Yeah. I think the only prize money you get is for the actual esports.
Ah, okay. It's
Challengers
just for like,
is just like
it's for glory and pride. Yeah, that's fair enough, mate.
Yeah.
That's fair dues. 16. I thought it was 18, Justin. No. Fair enough. Anyway, we've got drivers coming out on track. Blade is now... If he doesn't get in the 15s, we might have problems.
He should. He really should.
I hope he does. Anyway, we'll check Sector 1 times. Mr. Bell, what did he do in Sector 1? If it lets me see it.
27-1, I think it was.
Yeah, it was a 27-1.
Blades matched it.
Has he matched
Blades
it? He has.
it.
He's beat it, in fact. He's even beat it. So Mr. Blades here, on a decent lap, for GSR, his teammate 15.8. A 15.8 is not a bad time, and it sees him right at the back of the grid at the moment. So yeah, GSO, one of them said they might be worried. There's a bit of a wiggle led, does very well to save it. On his way to enter sector 3 now. This is where you can validate your lap, and he has kept it just within the limits there. And Cam Blaze, he's got a couple of drivers ahead of him, might want to get a bit of dirty here. This is not going to help his causes. A driver parked it on. Oh my goodness me, who was that? That was Mr. Luca, and that might have hampered his lap a little bit there. Mr. Blades. Blades comes around the final corner here. His ERS is flashing, DRS wide open, comes to the line now into the 15.7.
Good second lap, puts him right in, back in with the mix, but everybody else starting their laps now. Will the time start tumbling again? Will they match Grimes from last lobby?
Let's keep an eye on it. We've got drivers now all starting the laps. Kieran into sector 1 he goes. Is he up or down on his time? Currently a 15.6, and he is up on his time. 27.1. If you're doing a 27.1, you are looking very, very quick. Comes to the death curve, you don't want to touch there, goes to the left hand side, on his way to the chicane now, there's drivers in behind him. We've got a Ferrari, I think that is Mr. Bell. It is Bell, and Bell is up in his time, 27 flat, Killian, for first sector.
Belarofix did the exact same, it's looking good. Looking good for the FLT boys. Is he going to be able to keep that time going? Down into 5th, clips the curb nicely. Is he up? He's down on the time.
He is, but a driver's up in his time, Killian. It's Mr. Kieran.
On his way!
Mr. Bell goes wide there, but Kieran on his way to the final corner here is up and down. He is up in his time, comes to DRS, wide open now. Is he going to improve? I think he is, and he does by a 10th, goes into P5, 15.5. Luca peels into the pits. Jackster is also now into sector 3. Is he up and down his time? Cam is down in his time after sector 3. Sector 2 going into sector 3. Lighty is up in his time. Purple sector 2 for Lighty. Definitely keeping an eye on him. Jackster into the pits. Cam is going to come into the pits. I think he is. No, he's not. He's going to continue his lap here. Cam can. He joined his teammate with a 15.4. Killian comes to the line. Ever so slightly keeps it valid. To the line he comes. And Cam, 15.5, does improve.
Covers was 2/10 up on his lap, according to the delta that I saw, and he boxed. So he's either made a mistake since the last sector, or the sandbags are on.
Put the sandbags. Oh, Otto is on a lap here. Oh, no, he's not. He's not. I thought he was. The game lied to me. The game lied to me. Bit naughty. Naughty. So here he goes then. If you go on broadcast cam, you can see them like porpoising, isn't it? I think that's the word. I swear it was just me, or maybe it's lagging. Going up and down like a kangaroo on my screen then. Mr. Otto, DRS open for him into sector 1. So what is it, about 27 flat, 27.1. That's a good sector 1 time. I doubt we'll see anyone do a 26 in sector 1, but you never know. So Mr. Otto.
Slipstreaming band, I don't think we'll get it.
I think everyone's already beat the average, the quickest average from lobby 1.
27.0. He's a 10th.5 up, purple sector 1.
Take us through it, Killian. There we go then.
Coming into the chicane, clips it nice, doesn't do what he did last time, right over the curb to get the most amount of turning you can get, down into 4th, holds it and round there so you get the extra traction on the exit of the corner. Just off the curb you can gain a fair amount of time, holds it in 6th round there. Clips it nice. He's found even more. He's 3/10 up. Coming into the final sector. Another purple one as well. Coming round penultimate corner. Holds it nice and tight to the apex. Up to 4th. Gets nice out and wide for the last corner. Back down to 4th again. Maybe killed some of his momentum. Round the last corner. Hits the curb nicely. Deployment used up to the line. It's a 15.3.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell. 15.3. Still not as quick as the tier 2 Benny did, which is questionable. Get your feels in, lads. I'll look at it. So, Luca on his way to start his lap. Mr. Bell is also going to be starting his lap. Covers a driver I've not really mentioned, to be honest. He did a 15.5 on his banker. You'd expect them all to have a little bit more time. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this plays out. QRT. They've got a decent average of a 15.6, but at the moment it's not looking too good in terms of where they'll qualify. They might just miss out, to be honest, but a 15.6 is not a bad time. I said a 15.7 might see you through. I don't think it will. I think you need to be about a 15.5, 15.6, to be honest.
cover is going to have the proper sector 1 that he needs. It's a 27-0, it's another purple sector 1. Can he continue the time through? Over the curb nicely, into the chicane. Maybe a wee bit of traffic will start putting him off. Oh, he runs a little bit deep into the chicane, but it shouldn't cost him too much. Into sector 2 we go. Now he's on the grass. That's that lap in the bin.
Do you reckon he got distracted?
I think he might have done.
I think he might have. Because how many times do you practice doing these these qualifiers, and then you have a car in like just in front of you? I reckon it's a bit of a distraction. Anyway, Luca is on a lot. Oh, the commentator goes strikes again. But to be honest, I think TAR are safe. I think FRT and TAR are going to qualify here. I do think they will. But who knows what's going to happen. Kieran, he just said, what on earth are these times? He's shocked how quick these times are. But he is about to enter sector 2 now. And after sector 1, is he up or down in his time? He is up on his time. 27 flat, almost in the 26s.
So far. They're getting closer and closer and closer.
Here comes Blade. Here comes Blade to the line. And Blade does improve, but doesn't go anywhere. 15.6 stays exactly where he is. Otto's washed. It says Torpin. Not very nice, but, you know. It is what it is. Jimmy did exactly a 15.4. Jackster 15.4 as well. Mr. Bell 15.4 as well as that. Luca 15.4. Cam into sector 2 he goes. Nails the chicane. As I must say, currently sat in P6 with a 15.5. Needs to find a little bit of time to catch up to Otto with a 15.3. About to be entering sector 3 shortly. Cam, can he keep it valid? Just about. Keeps it valid, but he's down in his time. So he's not going to improve, I don't think. Mr. Kieran. Kieran!
15.3.
Pull him in it.
3 tenths up, going through sector 2 and 3. It's getting spicy now.
Here we go then. Drivers, very quick. Cam turns his car into a lawnmower. Blazes down on his time. Covers down on his time. Lighty is either coming to the pits. I think he is. Does come into the pits. Kieran now with an absolute stonking lap there. 15.3. Absolutely beautiful from him. Jimmy comes into the pits. Bell on his way to the line. Killian, can he go provisional? No. P3, 15.3 as well. One minute.
Just a wee bit close.
This is good, this.
That's what, just under a tenth between the top 5?
I said TAR might qualify. I mean, 15.4. Surely 15.4 sees you through. I think they're the quickest qualifiers so far. Let me just double check. Maybe IRT are, to be honest. 0.3, 0.5. I think IRT are quickest qualifiers so far in this lobby. I think it'll be close. It'll be between them and FRT, I think. Adrian, mate, honestly, you slinging a peeler, mate. I think it'll go through, to be honest with you. I think it will. After seeing these tier 1 times, no one in tier 2 should be setting a point 2. I'm sorry. I just don't think it should be happening. But hey, yeah, surely Kiwi you'd think 0.4 would see you through, but watching these times tumble here, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Right, what is happening on Discord? Is anything about me getting pinged? Team leader, someone's pinged me. Can you ping them and tell them lobby 3 is open? I can. I can.
This is only lobby 2 as well.
This is lobby 2.
Think how much quicker this might possibly be when it's the last lobby.
Well, we will have 4 automatic qualifiers from this lobby. Well, from the 2 lobbies, we'll have 4 automatic qualifiers. And at the moment, those 4 automatic qualifiers are IRT, FRT, hang on, let me just remind myself. I think everyone, no? I'm trying to think. I think QRT are the only ones in this lobby not automatically qualified. I think they are. I I think it's QRT. I think they're the slowest so far in this lobby.
Bit extra.
Right? I think it's QRT, yeah.
Lucas starting his lap. Well, when I say starting his lap, he's up into Sector 1 split now. Is it a 27.0? He is up on the time. Runs a little bit wide. Manages to keep it within the limits. Up round to the curb, clips it with the left hand side nicely, braking just at the 50-metre board on the curb just to get the extra turn in, and on this side as well. Right over, dipping a wheel onto the grass just to try and find the extra few tenths that they need. Up now towards the Sector 2-3 split. Is he up on the lap still? Has he managed to keep it up? He's 2 tenths up. Could see a 15.2 on the cards. Here we go. Fabrizio Romano, I'm running out of words. He's almost hit the deployment limit. Taking it nice and wide up to the last corner. He go down into 4th. Is he going to put it back up into 5th? Right on the exit. Almost all wheels off the curb. DRS open. Deployment use. It's a 15.2 for the final runs. Belarovics has invalidated his last lap and he's drifting out the last corner. Who have we got next? Covers coming up. He's a 10th and a half up. Is he going to be able to get the time?
They need it, Killian. QRT really need it here. They're not automatically qualified right now, but coming to the line, goes P3. And that is an absolutely beautiful lap there. And this means Blades might need to pull something out the fire here. He's the only driver in the 15.6s. And can he get his team automatically qualified through this lobby? We're about to find out now. Comes on the final corner here. To the line. Can he do it? 15.4. It might be good enough. This is so close though. This is so close. You might need an average of about a 15.4 to qualify. Lighty to the line. And Lighty, does he improve? He doesn't improve. Luca, though, looks like he's got it with 15.2. Kieran, 15.2 as well. Jackster, the last driver, because Jackster!
15.1!
Oh, my Jesus Lord. If this was a game of Monopoly, you did us absolutely broken, mate. Bluminick. I feel there for IRT, because I don't think IRT have automatically qualified. Or have they? We're about to find out. I need to get these in the spready, lads. I need to get these in the spready. Let me screenshot that. And let me start counting it up. Jackster. Killing, you just keep talking, mate, but Jackster there. What a time.
I'm speechless at that ending. That's unreal. FRT had it. They were there. They had it in the banker runs. They were there, and then they just couldn't get it. That's unreal. This is going to be unreal, unbelievably close.
I'm gonna stick it in now, lads. Mash has invited me. Screenshot that. 15 point. Hang on. 0.227. Okay, that is what I need. Wowee. That is all I'm going to say there, lads. Wowee. Right, I'm going to start sticking these in to the spreadsheet.
Jackster has went from, what was it, was bossing, was it X2 he was in for ACs, wasn't it? Or was it X1?
It was X2. It was X2, yeah. I was his teammate. I was quicker than him. I was quicker than him.
Tom were washed. We also watched.
Mate, I remember being his teammate back in F1 2020, and I was actually quicker than the guy. Look at me now. I'm commentating on him while he's setting them times. I suppose if you put effort in, it actually turns out well. Right, I have now got the screenshot. It is uploaded. And now I can start putting them in. Right, TIR. TIR's average, 15.1. Jesus. Jesus. IRT, 1.15. Kellen, you just keep him entertained, mate. You just keep him entertained.
Yeah. I think I saw in the chat earlier that Drawble PB'd at a fourth. Was it a 14.8 or 14.9? So that would be interesting to see if he gets near it or even beats it in this lobby. But I'm still speechless from that ending. That's how it is in lobby 2. Lobby 3 is going to be incredible.
I've almost done it, lads. I've almost done it. Just putting the final two teams in now.
Even if I practice someone. They've put blood, sweat, and tears into the AEC qualifiers. This is what we've become.
Oh, I know.
Helm's telling you to hurry up.
Fuck off! Who said hurry up? I'm putting the fact. I want to know what I need. Turn, mate. Hold on, lad. I'm sticking an FRT timing now. Hold your horses, son. Hold your horses.
Oh,
eh?
wait, I forgot I could see this.
I'm nearly done. Hey, hold your horses. 15. Right. Now I just need the formatting.
Jesus. Tell me, all you have to do is literally go out on track and do a mid to high.
Right then,
sorry,
we
mid
have
to
got
low
it.
15.
I've got it. Ignore the random ones, like the at the bottom. Ignore that. But the time that you need to beat. Are you ready, lads? I hope you're ready. The time that you need to beat is an average of a 15.449. That is the average you need to beat. 15.449. So, that also means, Killian, we have teams that have automatically qualified.
We do?
And those teams that have automatically qualified are, it's obviously TAR. TAR, congratulations. QRT have automatically qualified for Tier 1. GSR have automatically qualified, and IRT have also automatically qualified. FRT, you probably have, but you've not automatically done it. But yes, there you go, lads. That's the old screenshot. No, it's not. Oh, it is. It is. It's not.
No, it is. It goes 15-7 and then 16-2.
Bear with me.
Whoops.
I literally just screenshotted it and put it in. No?
May have been the old one.
Yeah, I think it's uploaded the old one, hasn't it? Oh, you dickhead, Tom. Hang on. I'm such a good streamer.
See, to be fair, that's the only problem that's happened on stream.
Yeah, it's so annoying when it does that. Lads, is anyone arguing? Is anyone saying, like, hurry up, Tom?
Not that I can see, but now that you've said that somebody is gonna do it.
That's the new one. No. It's why won't it upload the new one? Oh my god, I'm gonna scream. I'm actually gonna scream. Killian, mate.
Probably be better just putting a screen grab of it in the Tier 1 chat.
I'm gonna scream. I don't.
The built-up anger.
Skill
you have
issue.
from...
Oh, clever, mate. We're gonna have issues, mate. We're gonna have issues.
There it is.
Press save, Rose. Do you want to fight?
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Hello, is that done now? Please say that's done.
See if it comes up.
Why? Why won't it upload?
I can see the frame.
Is it uploaded?
Hey, there we go.
Bloody hell! Flipping heck. Raging at Adrian, mate. I'm about to lose my hair. I'm about to lose my head.
Not Adrian, sorry. Ronan has redeemed a request a fact.
Nice outline. Brad, mate. Do you want to fight? Okay, ignore the DLR one. That just like, it's in the middle. It's broken. They're broken it, basically. That's Molly. Right. We're waiting on a driver here. Molly!
Who are we waiting on? It is...
Don't know. Ronan, do you want a fact? The fact is...
It is.
We've got a problem with the dog. She's shouting. But yeah, 15.449 to automatically qualify is what you need to do, lads. That is who we're waiting on. So, it looks like, Killian, we're going to have a team miss out here. Lobby is ready. Cheers, Marsh, mate. Let's tell them to ready up. Tier 1 chat has added me. Who is it? Who is it? Stabby. What time will Lobby 3 ready up at?
No.
Now. Lobby 3. Do you know the annoying thing? Like, I know people do it, but I know it's people at me in Discord when I'm streaming. I'm like, I can't see everything. You know, I'm not superhuman.
We don't have eyes over who got 23-3.
DLR. What was his name? Raffo. DLR Raffo turn, mate. Challenges next year, son. Watch out.
He'll be matching you in the esports grid.
Right, I can finally get that off now, can't I?
Yes, because we are loading in.
So, that's what we need to notice, Killian. If a team gets an average of 15.449, they'll start knocking teams out. FGE... no, who's in the danger zone? The team in the danger zone is WRL. They're in the danger zone.
ZRT as well, maybe?
ZRT are definitely in the danger zone, and VLE as well. VLE, average of 15.7, might not see you through. I thought a 15.7 would, but yeah.
Tier 1 is a different level of sweat, and I can say from experience.
Yeah, it is. I'm scared FG will go out. Yeah. Rafa was my driver. He's fast. He just had issues. There you go. That's what happened.
There's a fair few issues, I think we can say.
The only issues is me not being able to copy and paste. Cheers, Term, for that.
First one out on track, who have we got? Drobble Flynn? It is Drobble.
So.
I hope I'm saying his name right.
Yeah,
okay.
I call him Dribble, but it is what it is. Nah, he's actually very quick. He's also won a race in Tier 1 before.
I haven't had that luxury yet.
No, because you're not quick enough to get picked.
That as well. Crowding's too. It's
That's a dagger in the heart.
It's because crowding takes up both seats. It's like, what can I do?
MJ Povey is a bit of a wild... I mean, there's no... Contact model is off, Baldy, so... You know, it is what it is. Drobble still has the world record for Hungary.
So he should be in the 14s then. So what he was doing in practice, he should do here as well.
AMS Boots, is that PSR Boots? The same guy? Is that the same guy? Or not?
I'd assume so.
I just want him to confirm or deny it. This guy again, for God's sake, get out the comms box. I've locked myself in, Corey. They're trying to get me out. No, it's a different Boots. Ah, okay.
Drobble starting his lap.
He is then. So here we go then, lobby 3 of Tier 1 qualifiers. We know what everyone needs to beat here, and it's a 15.449. Even if you don't beat that, the chances are you still might go through, but if you automatically qualify yourself, it's a 15.449. I was on the toilet longer than I had done practice. Beautiful. Still a good time, mate. Still a good time. So Drobble after Sector 1 is a 27.1. We have seen quicker Sector 1 time. We have seen that.
27.2 for JC behind.
Yeah, maybe sector differentials in like setup maybe. But yeah, we have seen a couple of 27 flats. Maybe this is just everyone's banker times. Yesterday, every team in Lobby 3 had already qualified after the first run, and it ruined the lobby. So I hope that doesn't happen. I really hope that does not happen. But Drubble,
We've been hyping this up all night.
yeah, Drubble, sector 2, purple sector. Obviously, it's going to be a purple sector. He's going to drive there. He's got a Mercedes of JC right behind him. And let's see who's going to go quickest so far. Drubble on his way to the final corner now. You'd expect this to be a low 15. You need it to be a low 15 if you're to automatically qualify. DRS wide open, comes to the line now. And it is a 15-3. Great start there. If Flynn can put anything near a 15-4, 15-3. Turn 15-2. Here we go, Killian. Flynn could do this here. ART could be right through here straight away.
Firms it. 15-7.
So Flynn, DRS open. Is he already about to put his team through? I think he has. I think he has.
Done and dusted.
He has. They're through. ART are through already. They're in. They are in. Jesus Christ. That was quick.
Just a wee bit speedy.
So, ART are through. Obviously, you can continue racing, and I think, hang on, I think AMS might be here as well. I think AMS might be. Hang on.
15-3.
Let me do my maths here. Get the old calculator out. 15.266 plus a 15.506 equals divided by 2. It's a 15.386. They're through. AMS are through. AMS are also through. Bloody hell, Killian. This is good, mate.
Means this battle for the last qualifying position is going to be incredible, because there's one team that gets knocked out here, isn't there?
I mean, Kieran, I don't think you will, because the higher up the order you qualify, the earlier you get to pick your car. So yeah.
EXM JC ran wide at the last corner, so I thought he was going to gain time from it, so I clipped it so it didn't get counted. But yeah, he ran wide at the last corner, so he can definitely go a lot quicker than that.
Teams have been knocked out here. I've not even seen, but I believe ZRT are out. They are. I think WRL are. ZRT are as well.
Yep.
I think it's everyone in this lobby fighting for the final position. I believe that's what it is. Let me update it as we go here.
I think JC's just coming out the pits now. He's got that elite risks just behind him as well. Griffiths coming out. Everybody starting their outlaps for the second runs.
I'm just updating it, Killian, so you're just going to have to talk a second. I'm trying to update it as we go, so...
Term is saying he won't beat his banker for 15-2. I doubt it, mate. I doubt it. I've known you for too long. You can beat that. I mean, if you do beat it, it might only be narrow, but you will probably beat it. But JC is coming round to start his lap now.
Okay, we're on.
Fuel light is on.
I am on the teams here.
Minimal fuel or anything, but he's starting his lap now. Down into turn 1 we go, braking just after that little white line at the pit exit, holds it in 4th for turn 1, nice and early on the power, DRS flap wide open, up through the gears and down the hills we go, through the Hungarian countryside, brakes at the 50 metre board, holds it tight for turn 2, out wide to get a nice slingshot, rounds through turn 3, climbing up the hill again. Is it going to be low 27s? It's a 27.0, he's a 10th and a half up. Just what he needs to get his time back on the board and where he should be. Slingshotting now round turn 5, up into the chicane, braking just at the 50 metre board, holds it in 4th, clips the apex nicely, all the way out, just touching the grass a little bit on exit, holding it in fourth for the extra traction, up to fifth again, slingshotting through sector 2, up to the sector 2 and 3 split, hits the curb nicely. He's almost 3/10 up on the lap now, so it should put him in a decent position. It's a purple sector 2 as well, hits the curb nicely, round into the penultimate corner, down through the gears, holds it in fourth, just over the pit entry line, should be alright, down into fourth again. It's ERS deployment, almost out, hits the curb nicely, deployment used up to the line, and it's a 15-2!
A 15-2?
What a lap!
There.
Firmsy coming up, no, Elite Risks up to the line, that's a 15-4, you've got Griffiths, he's a 10th and a bit up, just up to the line, it's a 15-4. Got Flynn coming up, who's
Bunga
just
in.
a 10th
Bunga in,
up.
Killian. Bunga are in. We've got another team through there.
Flynn up to the line, 15-3. Think Justin has aborted his lap. Filmsy up to the line, what can he do? 15-3. Got Stabby.
I believe they're in. Hang on,
50.
Killian, mate. I think SLR are in as well. Oh.
The times are tumbling.
That's close. I think SLR are. So, hang on, hold your horses, lads. I think it's between FGE. Hang on. It's between FGE and FRT. I believe it's between FGE and FRT. Yeah, it is. It's literally a shootout between FRT and FGE. 8 minutes to go. FGE need an average of a 15.448 and below. Oh my goodness me, Killian. We've got excitement, son. 66 people watching Tier 1 qualifiers. Woo! Killian, mate. Can they do it? Can FG do it? No pressure, lads.
MJ Povey was 2 or 3 tins up on his lap when I checked as well, and he pitted again as well, so I think it either is a glitch or they're just abandoning laps, I'm not sure. But it's getting close. They don't need to push as much because some of the drivers might already be getting told you're through, you don't need to push the car as much. But the bragging rights are always there for the taking. I think both FGE boys are going out. No, MG Povey's coming back out. Stabby is only just back into the pits.
Here we go then, lads. Here we go. We're probably not going to watch anyone else, lads, to be honest.
No.
We're probably just going to be watching FGE. This is what you want to see, though. This is a bit of excitement in qualifiers. 76 people watching Tier 1 qualifiers, Killian. What the fuck is going on?
Drawble's on a lap. He's just started his.
Povey, though. This is the guy we need to watch here, Killian. Mr. Povey. I wonder if they know. I wonder if they know. I wonder if FRT are watching secretly as well. I've not seen anyone in the chat. But this is it. I am Boots. I am going to watch P10. Thank you. Mr. Brood, there he is. If you're meant... You've got to tell him, Boulder. You've got to put pressure on him, son. You've got to stick a bit of pressure on him. Do it. Do it. Tell him. So... This is it then, Povey, mate. You've got 6 minutes to put FG into Tier 1. Can he do it? He's currently on a 16 flat and needs to find, on average, probably, automatically with a 15.2 would do it. If you did a 15.2, you'd be through. But Stabby might be able to pull something out of the bag, so we'll have to see and wait here. I don't know if they're going to do it. They've got a lot to do here, but you might be able to see his Delta's on green. Looks like he's taking a bit of an error there, but coming up to Sector 2, Delta time now. Is he up or down this time? And he's up. He's almost 2.5 tenths, 2.5 tenths, Killian. As he goes into Sector 2 here.
Coming up now towards the chicane, he just needs to hold this time throughout and then he can maybe have another run. He's still got enough time, so it's not over just yet, but right over onto the curb, slingshotting round. Needs to see if he can hold the time a little bit slow compared to everybody else in that corner, but he should still be up on his time. It was about 2.5 tenths up to the split. It's 3 tenths now. It's still not enough. He's only going to be on a 15.7, so he'd still be behind. But now, round, penultimate corner, keeping it in fourth just for the extra traction on exit. Slingshots round just over the pit entry. back in again, round the last corner. He's going to get it nice right onto the curb on the exit. DRS wide open, deployment used. It's a 15.6.
So, he's put a good lap in there, but they still need 2/10 as a team to improve here. Stabby's still in the pits, mate. He's having his roast dinner. He's currently sat in the pits having his Brussels sprouts, man. He needs to get out. He needs to get out.
He's might only have one set of softs left as well.
Red Bull,
saving them.
We're not really watching anyone else, to be honest. JC's up at his time. We may as well watch him because he's going to get pole, and it's a 15-1. Tim invalidated his time. Flynn is up at his time as well. We may as well watch these drivers as nobody else is on the lap for FGE. So Flynn, can you improve on your time and maybe top of JC's time? Apparently, drivers were doing 14s in practice. Comes on the final corner here. Mr. NRX Flynn, Mr. ART Flynn, you may as well say, comes to the line. It's a 15 flat. That is the quickest time we have seen in every lobby over the past 2 days.
Firms it, 15.2. I think Terms pitting again, and Justin. AMS boys aren't having a good time, but they're already through, so it doesn't matter. As Povia's crashed coming into the pit lane.
So, FGE will have 1 lap each to set an average as a team of a 15.448. That is what they need to do. And they're currently on an average of about a 16.2. That's not going to see them through, Killian, mate. Stabby, mate, and Baldy didn't want to tell you, son, but you need to set an average of a 15.4 as a team, otherwise you are out, and FRT will make it through. It is between you and FRT. It is going to be literally the most exciting 3 minutes of my life. Whew.
This is going to be unreal. It's going to be unreal.
I remember we had something like this in last season as well. I think it was between AMS and someone. Cheers, Swimmy. Cheers for that. Thank you, Swim. Bloody hell. This is going to be good. This is going to be good.
Apparently Stabby didn't go out for his lap because he was, what's the nice way of putting this, weight reduction.
Nice.
How lovely. That's
They're
one
coming
way
out.
to get rid of the nerves.
They are on the way out here. Or on the way. Yes, Mr. JC is on his way. Are any of the FGE lads going? Not yet.
Waiting right till the very end.
They'll wait until the end here to go
Stabby
out.
might still be wiping.
Oh my goodness me. This is what you want to see, lads. This is it. Tier 1 AEC. FG or FRT. Who's going to make it?
Coming out now. In unison.
Oh, I hope they don't give each other
Who's going to
toes.
get it?
No pressure, lads. No
Who's-
pressure. There's a lot of pressure on this. Whoever, if they don't do it, have they bottled it? FRT bottled. JT, mate, you have joined in time, son. You have joined in time. It is between FGE and FRT. Everyone else in this lobby has qualified. FRT set an average of a 15.449. And they might not make it through with a 15.4 average. Sheesh.
It's genuinely incredible. It's genuinely incredible.
Oh my god, Mr. Bella's in the chat watching as well. He is going to be watching every lap, every corner these two drivers take, Povey and Stabby. One error here, honestly, Killian, one error, one mistake could cost you.
And it's done and dusted. It'll be done and dusted.
Yep.
They need to play it safe. There's just an absolute train in Sector 2 of car. They're all fighting for
Stabby, oh
position.
my, Stabby wants to get a move on here. I hope. Was Firmsy on a lap then? No, he wasn't. Stabby needs to find some clean air here. Stabby needs to slow down, get a bit of clean air. He needs to
They
just
still
wait a
have
bit.
time.
But here we go then, lads. This is what you're waiting for. Bit of entertainment. over 70 people watching Tier 1 qualifiers. It's between FG and FRT, and Stabby is about to be starting us on his final hot lap. He's got FG watching, he's got FRT watching behind their eyes. They've got their hands in their heads. Is it going to be absolutely disastrous for FRT, or is it going to be absolutely excitement? But they are watching every lap, every corner that Stabby boy is about to do. Mr. Povey is right behind him. Killian is on board with Mr. Povey. How is he getting on through Sector 1?
He's starting the lap well, he's just going around turn 2 now, he's looking decent, not many mistakes so far, he's taking it nice and wide to get the decent slingshot through turn 3, clips the curb, exit nicely. JC does a 14.9, but that's not what we're focusing on. And
it is not Killian.
Down.
Stabby was down on his time after Sector 1. Was Povey up or down this time, Killian?
Povey was a 10th down.
Oh, they're both down on the time.
Not got it in them.
FRT might be going through here. FG, it doesn't look like they're going to get that average of a 15.448. Stabby about to enter Sector 3. Is he up and down in his time? He is down on his time. What about Povey, Killian, as he comes into Sector 3?
Coming up
What
to
is he
the
up?
split, he's a 10th down.
Oh,
and he ran wide
no!
as well.
It is not looking good. We completely missed JC's 14.9, but it doesn't look like FG are going to make it through here. Stabby comes around the final corner. It's disastrous for the guy. Comes up to it now. And has he improved? He has improved, but not enough. Mr. Povey comes to the line. Has he improved? He hasn't. And FRT have done it, Killian.
They couldn't bring it together at the end, but that's heartbreaking for FG. But yeah, it's still speechless. It's that they were that close, right at the end. The hype we were building all throughout this stream for this final lobby actually paid off.
I think the pressure might have got to him there. It's the fact they've set an average of a 15 point high fives, and it's not enough.
Just goes to show you need to be on your game at the right point and it will come to you.
Certainly will, mate. Certainly will. I will update these times now, lads, and then we'll get their classifications up. So if you want to stick around, twiddle your thumbs. I will enter these in now, and then we'll have them in the next couple of minutes. So bear with me. Have we pinched P1? I think you might have, Beer. I think you might have. It's between you and ART. I think you have. I will tell you in literally a minute, but yeah, I think you have, mate. It's close.
It's now just bragging rights for the people that have qualified, but everyone that has qualified, fair play, because some of the times we've seen tonight have been unreal, incredible.
Right, so I've got the screenshot now, and I'll start uploading them.
I'm so happy ETE didn't have to do qualifiers.
Yeah, that's the privilege of winning it, isn't it?
Yep. I wouldn't have been able to handle that.
That is your privilege there. Right, I have now got the screenshot, and I will start uploading it now. Yeah, but fair play, lads. Killing any words there, just keep them talking for literally 2 minutes.
I'm trying to think of things to say. What's happening in the chat? Is there been any other things redeemed that I can't do? There's not been a German one, has there? No, I think.
So who got the quickest time overall? Was it Mr. JC?
It was JC with his 14.9. All the hype for 14.8 by drop when he does a 0.3. Was the 0.3 was his banker, was it not?
I think it was. I think it was.
In fact, that's one lap and it's managed to get them through.
Oh, we've got a race go. We may as well watch it. Lads. Keep yourself entertained.
Oh, why not?
Yeah, why not? We've got a race to watch.
Lights out and away we go, and that Abby jumping the start. Honestly, don't see why not. I think everybody else has left. It's only Stabby. And he's spun at turn 1 as well. God bless him.
Firms is
no,
SLR, right? Firms is SLR.
SLR is Elite Risks and Firmsy, yeah.
Just making sure.
Never would have thought Killian would be on com. I've done comms a fair few times.
He has, but he said he got bored of it at one point, so I went, go fuck yourself.
He's upside down.
Is he? Is he upside
I need to clip that. That was brilliant.
AMS next. Right, I've got 2 more
I've not
teams to
been
do,
near
lads. We're
this.
nearly done it.
If you've not been here this game, then yeah, fair enough. But
Turn
no,
didn't
I
actually
do
improve on his
constantly.
time.
Last time I spoke to you was when I tried to revive. What do you mean, try to revive me?
He didn't actually improve on his time.
Stab
Right,
wolf
I've now
for
done it, lads. I've now done it. I believe I have.
When you stop. Oh yeah, 2021. Yeah, my wheel just didn't work. But thank you, Tommy Gillian, for a very entertaining stream. Thank you, Beal. I hope you're feeling a bit better after what we've been told. But no, I hope you're feeling all right, mate.
Right. Save it this time, Tom. Yes, I appreciate those kind words, Mr. Beer. Saved, done, upload. Oh! You know what? Apart from me not being able to copy and paste things, the streams have gone absolutely beautiful.
No crackly audio, none of the lobbies died. It's been very, very solid. What would that be, an hour and a half?
Yes,
Just
mate.
over, just under.
Right, it's uploading now. It's uploading.
Thank you, your favourite Tony.
Right, it's uploading. There you go, lads. Stretch the fit.
The box. There's the box.
It's taking a minute. Give it a minute. Hey! Is it done?
That's incredibly close.
Is it done?
It's up, yeah.
So look at that. TIR have qualified for... Look at that. That is your
margin's
classifications
incredible.
of Tier 1, lads. FG just missing out there. Fair play, TIR. Bunga P2. Again, they got P2 yesterday in qualifiers. I mean, TIR... No, TIE did it. You are first. Where's AEM? Too soon, Ben. Too soon. Yeah, Jack. So we just put ET at the top because they qualified first. Because they won last year. If that makes, last season.
We're that good. We don't need qualifiers.
But yeah.
That gap's incredible. Imagine averaging a 15-7 and you still get knocked out by 3/10.
Well, I thought a 15-7 would see you through, and a 15-5 doesn't even see you through.
That's even well, 15. Oh.
So there you go, lads. 23.3, that's rapid, yeah. I mean, ZRT, WRL, they wouldn't have even qualified for Tier 2. But there you go.
I mean, an A for effort for them for trying, but at the same time...
I mean, VLE were unlucky, to be fair. One of their drivers set a 15.2, and then the next one was a 16.1. So yeah, lads, that is the end of Tier 1 qualifiers. We'll catch you next week. I'm not here next Tuesday, but on Wednesday I'll be back for Tier 1. So Killian, if you want to do comms next Tuesday, feel free, mate, whatever. Yeah, that is it. That was good, wasn't it, Killian, mate? Any final words, son?
I will hopefully see you all Wednesday, I think. Won't be able to do Tuesday, but I should be here Wednesday.
Perfect. We might have Lennon on Tuesday.
Well, they'll be fitly occupied with Lennon.
Listen.
He'll just make it. He'll make his usual jokes. That'll keep them occupied.
Is that Mr. Charlie? Wait.
The chorus?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Then I lost the words.
Yep.
It bloody is as well. Go on, Charlie, mate. I'm not going to lie to you, mate. I thought you just disappeared from the face of the earth. Yes, mate. Good to see you in the chat, lad. Right. I will see you next week. Oh, I need to lie down. I need to rest my voice. Right. See you later, fellas. See you later.
See you all next week.